Ramses II can be said to be the most well-known pharaoh in ancient Egypt, honored by later generations as Ramses the Great. He was born around 1303 BCE and ascended the throne as the pharaoh of the 19th dynasty of ancient Egypt at the age of 24, approximately 200 years before King Wu's conquest of King Zhou. The 19th dynasty was established by his grandfather, Ramses I, a powerful figure in the 18th dynasty who controlled military, political, and religious authority, to the extent that the last pharaoh of the 18th dynasty, disregarding his offspring, designated Ramses I as the successor. During the reigns of Ramses I and his son Seti I, who succeeded him, efforts were made to lay the foundation for Ramses II's later achievements. In the fourth year of Ramses II's reign, he embarked on external expansion, commencing with a war against the neighboring land of Canaan, approximately the present-day region of Palestine. Ramses II personally led the expedition, capturing a Canaanite prince and expanding Egypt's territory to present-day Syria. Subsequently, he engaged in conflicts with the Hittites, who occupied Syria and were early users of iron tools 3,000 years ago, marking one of the earliest civilizations to enter the Iron Age. Due to the Hittites' advanced weaponry, Ramses II couldn't decisively defeat them, leading to a prolonged and intense struggle in Syria. The famous Battle of Kadesh involved around 5,000 chariots, akin to tanks in contemporary terms, and rivaled the scale of the World War II Battle of Kursk. After more than a decade of back-and-forth conflicts, Ramses II was compelled to reconcile and signed one of the earliest known peace treaties with the Hittites. A replica of this peace treaty hangs in the United Nations building. Ramses II's reign was not only marked by military expeditions but also by prolific construction projects. He was a pharaoh with a passion for civil engineering, and his ordered constructions, such as the Luxor Temple, the Ramesseum, and the Abu Simbel temples, are scattered across Egypt. In addition to military conquests and construction, Ramses II was a master of propaganda, avidly promoting his own achievements. His statues and buildings were erected to showcase his glory. Remarkably, Ramses II holds the record for being the longest reigning pharaoh, living to the age of 91 at a time when the average lifespan in Egypt was less than 40. His enduring rule, coupled with his longevity, led many Egyptians to perceive Ramses II as a god incarnate. Despite his advanced age, Ramses II fathered more than 100 children, ensuring 3 heirs to the throne who lived beyond 70. His multiple marriages included unions with his most beloved woman, the subject of numerous love letters penned by the pharaoh. After reaching the average lifespan, Ramses II departed, leaving a remarkable legacy. In death, his mummy faced threats from tomb raiders, with his tomb eventually being discovered and ransacked. However, priests, fearing damage to the pharaoh's remains, moved several pharaoh mummies to a secret cave in the Valley of the Kings, where they rested undisturbed for over 3,000 years. Rediscovered in 1881, Ramses II's mummy was transported to France for restoration, even receiving a passport as a deceased king. The French greeted this legendary pharaoh with the protocol reserved for a head of state. Today, the mummy of Ramses II lies in the Egyptian Museum of Civilization in Cairo, alongside more than 20 other mummies of ancient Egyptian kings and queens, meeting the curiosity of global onlookers.